Hello, welcome back. It is Thursday. We have no school tomorrow and it is 6 o'clock at night because it's conference night. So I'm doing my entire video on conference night to tell you all about my week. Let's do it. Okay, so welcome back. For those of you that are new here, my name is Kristen Langford. I am a pre-K teacher in Florida, and this is going to be a weekly vlog done in one day because I did not record all week. But I still wanted you guys to know what we did during the week, just in case you're invested. And it's also the week before Easter, so I wanted to show you some of our Easter stuff, including this cute shirt. Love teaching my peeps. It's actually not vinyl, it's like the ink press. I don't know, I have one of these machines, but my para, Miss Sam, has one too, and so she made it. But it is amazing, it's so cute, and it feels so soft. It's just like a Walmart shirt that we put on. Anyways, so like I said, this is Thursday, and tomorrow is Friday. We do not have school, and then Easter is Sunday. So today we had our Easter egg hunt, and we did, all the students, we asked them to bring in 12 eggs filled with treats, trinkets, not chocolate because of melting in Florida. And then when they turned them in, we numbered them 1 to 12 for all of them that came in. We got more than 12 per every kid, so we had some extras that we just added into a bag. And then we asked parents to donate egg cartons that just they had in their house. One of our parents went to Tractor Supply and just donated 15 egg cartons for our whole class, so we were pretty excited about that. So here is what they brought in. So cute, just a simple little egg carton, and then they all matched, which we love. We love matching. And we put their name on it. This one actually doesn't have a name because this is one of the students that didn't come. That's why I still have it. And their job was to find the match. Let me move these. There, show you some and show you some. So we wrote the numbers inside of the egg carton, and then we wrote numbers on the eggs, and they had to find the number, and if they didn't have it in their egg carton yet, they could put it in the spot. If they found another 3, they had to gently set it back down and go from there. So the only part that some of the kids had trouble with was the number 6 and the number 9. You know, they just flip-flopped it or had 2 9s or... But nonetheless, it was very fun. We have 5th graders that are our patrols that come in the afternoon for the kids, and they take the kids out to the car line. So we actually asked if they could come down and help us. So we did our song before we went outside, and then the patrols went outside and hid the eggs in plain sight, literally just laid them on the grass so that we weren't digging in bushes or anything like that. And yeah, and then they got to pair up with some of our 3-year-olds and help them with the number matching. But I think it worked out perfect. The kids still had a lot of fun. And then right at the end, of course, it started raining. And luckily it was right at the end. We grabbed like the last 6 eggs, ran inside, and then we just went around and said, who needs a 2? Who needs a 4? But it was fun. The kids enjoyed it, and they all got to take home a carton of eggs. And like I said, we had way more eggs than we needed because we are blessed with family donations. So we made these cute little bags, just a bunny cutout, added a little cottontail, wrote the kid's name on it, and then put the extra eggs inside, added the egg carton, and we were done. Okay, so that was it for today for the Easter egg hunt. But for the rest of the week, let's see. In our social skills, we were still working on that we keep trying and never give up. So we just did our social skills book that we've been doing and still talking about that same skill. I think they're gonna get it after 3 weeks of talking about it, let's hope. And then we did Easter this week, obviously. So we did rabbits on the farm. I just got this book from our library, and my kids love nonfiction, so I try to bring it in as much as possible. But it just gave simple facts about rabbits with real pictures, and we just made little charts about the rabbit. And then we also read about ducks on the farm, and we made a little chart about facts about ducks. And we read this book, Duck Rabbit. I don't know if you've seen this book, but it's really cute. Very simple, but it's funny because, you know, it could be looked at as a duck with the beak or a rabbit with like the ears. And every page they're basically arguing if it's a duck or if it's a rabbit, basically off of the cloud shape. And so then at the end, the kids, they loved it, of course. And at the end, we just asked them, well, what do you think it is? Do you think it's a duck or a rabbit? But it didn't matter because nobody even knows. It doesn't tell you at the whole book. So it's your imagination. Okay, so that was it for reading. And then we did our craft. This is Casey's jellyfish that only has one tentacle on it now. There were 3 or 4, I don't know, it all fell off, so she needs to use more glue, but very simple. Pink J, little umbrella top, tentacles coming down. Talked about the vocabulary of a tentacle and that it stings. One of the pre-K students actually already knew the word tentacle, so I was very impressed. That was the capital J. The lowercase j, we did a jelly bean craft, so I can show you that once I get up. I'm literally sitting here because it's almost time to go home at 6 o'clock at night. But then for our math centers, we found some cute activities for free. This one has Easter eggs with a number on it, and then Easter eggs with chicks, and they had to, woo, there we go. They had to count the chicks and then match it with the number on the egg. So we just put the number on top of the match. That was one of the groups. The other group was counting like bunnies, or one of them had like Easter baskets, which was a little confusing because like this one, it's how many Easter baskets, but the kids started to count how many eggs. So I was like, that makes sense. But it's just, I love these type of cards because I love the fine motor of pushing this on there. Okay, and then last was my group. We did the signature. You can see this all over Pinterest, but it's so fun. We did the egg with the number and the dots. And so for some of the kids, I literally just said, find the match. Let's count them together. Find the color match, and they put it together. My higher kids, they had to find the match, but then also we used these little, we used the brown, there you go, little brown beans. And they had to count how many beans, put it inside, and then shake it. That was pretty fun. Nonetheless, it was just different for each group, but it's so fun. And also, great fine motor again to line it up, push it together. And now I can move these into a sensory bin and they can find the matches while they're playing in their sensory bin. So it's a win-win, obviously. Those were our math groups. For our reading group, I don't think I have a copy of the book that we did because I sent them home, but it was week 2 of the same book. It was what they can see in a garden, and so it had color words that we worked on with some of the groups. We counted the number of words in a sentence with some groups. We talked about one-to-one reading, like with each word with some groups. And then my higher 2 groups, we actually learned a sight word each week. Last week we learned the sight word see, and I think I showed you guys in the other video, but we learned the word see, we wrote it, I took a letter away, asked them what letter was missing, things like that, and then they built it with the magnets. And then this week we learned the word can, which is a little bit harder, and they just, you know, found it and circled it in the book, and then we practiced reading it. So we did that for 2 weeks, so now they took it home. I don't have a copy of it. And then let's see, in the other group, they worked on writing. This week was a letter J week. So they did their letter J handwriting paper. And then Miss Sam's group did rhyming with like eggs. All these eggs here. I'm gonna see if I can find a match. Here we go. Look how cute these are. So cute. Bee and tree. And then hat. Hat, cat, maybe? Truck, no, it doesn't go. Even though it matches this way, they had to say it out loud, even though the color matches, and then find the actual match. I don't know where it is. This one was funny because it's wig, but there was a chair. Here it is. So one of the little girls had chair, and she said, hair, chair, that rhymes, that rhymes. And we were like, you're not wrong. That is very true, but this is a picture of a wig. And then she started laughing and she said, pig, wig, pig. So it's so cute. I just love teaching these kids. They are They're fun, they're sponges, they learn like that, and they say the funniest things. One of the kids today was talking about how bunnies hop and how kangaroos hop, and then like right after I was asking for a testing question, like, do you have a pet, to have a conversation? And he said, yes. And I said, what kind of pet do you have? And he said, kangaroo. And then he's like, wait, no, a dog. And then he's like started laughing because he said kangaroo, because we were talking about what hops. Could you imagine having a kangaroo as a pet? That would be pretty fun. Okay, so that was it for small groups. And let's see, the reading small groups, the math small groups, the reading books that we did, the social skill that we did. I feel like that's it. And then we did our play centers and our Easter egg hunt. I can show you today we did Sharon show. We also did our letter J crown that we always do. And we did our letter J book that we always do. But I can show you our Sharon show chart of the things that the kids brought in. I did not finish it. And then I can show you the J is for jelly beans. So let's go see. All right, so here's our letter J. We got jeans, jewelry box, juice, jello, jewelry, jump rope, Jeep, Jurassic Park. And then as you can tell, as I got higher, I did not fill in my words appropriately. Also, didn't draw Jasmine this time, or Jaws. Somebody brought a shark for Jaws. And then this is our jelly bean. I love this letter J for jelly beans, this little craft, cute little jelly beans, and they could just put it however they wanted. So that is it for this week. I sat there and filled you in on everything, just sitting in a chair. Hopefully next week I'll be better. It's a 5-day week. I'll hopefully be able to get on here more often and show you everything we're doing. Next week's theme is pond, so we're gonna be doing some reading about ducks in the pond, frogs in the pond, alligators, turtles, things like that. Still spring related. And yes, so I will see you next week. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment below, notification bell, and subscribe. And I will see you soon. Bye.